In today's video, I want to share with you some 12 by 12 pages that I made with the Remember collection. So welcome, welcome, my YouTube friends. I'm Vanessa with Scrapping It Up. And every Wednesday night over on my Facebook page, I go live. And we create 12 by 12 pages over there. So I want to share them with you here on YouTube. And you can purchase the tutorial. You get the gallery sheet, which is photographs of the layouts. Then you get the instructions for the layout. So you get the picture, a bigger picture of it. And then I just kind of briefly give you measurements and where it needs to be placed at. Okay. So, and you also will get the live classes in there too. So you get the classes, the photo gallery, and the project sheets. Okay. And this one, I think it's $5, and there are 10 layouts. So this is one of the layouts. This was when we was getting close to using up just scraps. Okay. And it is a Remember collection from Simple Stories. Okay. So I just used the white photo mats, and that's where you can put your photographs or you can journal. That one was done with, just very few pieces of paper even left. And it's the same way with this one. Okay. So we just kind of cut a kind of a weird design with the kind of a really dark teal color to create that look. We did have a 6x8 paper pad, and I think we had one sheet of each design. And then we had some pieces of cardstock, and then we had the bits and pieces. And then I think we had the sticker book. And here's this one. So I cut the paper right here. And I put this half here and this half here. And then I just love the black 1/4-inch strip here that we added to it. It just kind of wows it a little bit. And again, these are 6x8, so this could have a couple of photos. This could have a photo. That could have a 5x7. Just lots of options. So I hope, you can copy me all you want. I do this to inspire you. Okay, so hopefully you see this and it's like, oh my gosh, I got to make that. And you sit down and you create some pages and tell your story. That's what's the most important thing, is you tell your story. So hopefully I inspire you. And I'm not a fancy 12 by 12 maker. Yeah, I'm pretty basic. Once in a while I do some fancy ones. And then here we use, kept the green going throughout the layout. Of course, the dark blue had dark blue here, so I put the dark blue strip here. Very pretty. Okay, here's another one. That is the 6x8. And I just put it there, and there's another 6x8. So you could do 2 photos. You could even split these up if you have littler photos, or, put a littler photo and then journal. Keeping the yellow throughout. I'm really good at using up strips. I like using the strips when I'm making my layouts. All right. And again, we had the yellow background, so I kept the yellow over here. I like to try and have it kind of balanced a little bit with the different colors. Very pretty. That Remember collection from Simple Stories, it is gorgeous paper. Of course, I like all of Simple Stories paper. What am I talking about? Do you like Simple Stories paper too? Oh, I just love their papers. There's a few that, doesn't catch my eye, but for the most part, they catch my eye. Now, here's a layout where I cut it I cut it in half, and then we done a triangle piece. And then I, 2 6x8 paper pieces from the paper pad. Then I backed it with here. But here's the thing. If you don't like it like this, guess what? You can do it like that. And look at the different look that it just gave you. Do you see that? It gave you a whole different look. A whole different look to it. So there's that. Now I'll put it back so you can see. And now it's a complete different look. So you could do this layout just like this for a layout. Then your next one, then you could do it this way for a whole different look. And change, you maybe use a different paper collection or different colors. So always lots of options. And here's another one. These are the 6x8 paper pads. These I don't believe, yeah, I didn't cut those down. Here's from the sticker sheet. Again, here you can put your little photos on here, or journal. But yeah, very simple pages. And then here's this one. That heart paper was just amazing paper. Amazing. Again, here's me and my strips again. I just love using strips. It just adds a different aspect to your pages. Okay. And this is the last set here. Again, this was from the 6x8 paper pad, and I just tore each end off with my tearing tools from We Are Memory Keepers, and then I used the piece that I tore off over here. Now see, here's another one that you can turn. See, to me it doesn't look as good as it does this way, but you can do stuff like that. Okay, just to, you can take one layout and get 2 double page layouts from it. All right, so that is my 12 by 12 scrapbook layout shares with you. Hopefully I inspired you to create or gave you some ideas. You can purchase this for $5. You get the photo gallery and then the project sheets and the live classes, and they're about an hour long. I try not to keep them. I try to keep them under an hour, so you're not watching it. And we usually do 3 double page layouts, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. All right. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. And we will talk to you in the next video. As always, keep scrapping. Bye-bye.